Hi and welcome to another book review video. As you can see right here, we are reviewing the Essential Air Fryer Cookbook for Beginners today. Easy foolproof recipes for your air fryer by Laurie Fleming. And this book was offered to me for free in exchange for doing a review. I have to give that disclaimer, but I get a choice of books to pick out from this company. They don't just send me what they want me to review, I pick them out. And I chose this one because I have an air fryer that I've never taken out of the box before. The reason that I have the air fryer is because actually someone donated it to me 2 years ago when I was undergoing my cancer treatment, because we were going to have an auction or like a benefit for me to help raise some money, and so we had like two things donated. It was the air fryer and then a quilt. And the person that donated it said that if we didn't end up doing the fundraiser, that was okay, I could keep it for my old self. And it just turned out I couldn't get enough people involved in helping put together a fundraiser, and so I decided to keep it, but I haven't used it yet. So I will with this book, now that I know actually how, I don't know how to use an air fryer, but this will be a little bit of a better introduction to how to use it than just like reading the instructions that come with the air fryer, you know what I mean? Because this way I won't have to try to adapt a recipe to fit the air fryer. I have the recipes right here already laid out for me. So, of course, we have Air Fryer 101, sort of an introduction to the air fryer, why do it, the health benefits, and just all the benefits of, why someone might want to use an air fryer. And then kind of a breakdown of how to use an air fryer, which is nice. The functions of your air fryer. I didn't know this. It says that it can fry, grill, bake, roast, steam, and toast. See, I did not know that. And instructions straight from unboxing your air fryer. So, this is truly for the beginning air fry cook, which is me, a beginner for sure. The standard equipment, about the recipes, they are labeled family favorite, fast, gluten-free, vegan, and vegetarian apparently. Let's take a look at some of the recipes now, see what we've got. Alright, so chapter 1 was the introduction. Chapter 2 is breakfast. And again, I always say this with every cookbook that I review from this company. It looks like they're just putting a picture at the beginning of the chapters and not with each recipe, which bothers me and my husband greatly. I think that there should be a picture of the finished product of every recipe. That's my opinion though. Alright, so here is what we have for the breakfast. I'll let you read what it says. And like I said, there's no pictures. But the recipes look pretty straightforward. So that's okay. If you don't require pictures to cook with, then you'll be fine with it. It's just that I do. Alright, snacks and appetizers. Again, a picture at the beginning, but that's all. And there's a list of the recipes that are in this section. Alright, chapter 4 is seafood. And there's the list of the ones in this section. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 recipes in the seafood. Chapter 5 is poultry. There's a few more of them in this section. Again, each recipe doesn't have pictures of the finished meal. I wish it did, but oh well. These look good. A lot of these are things that I would like to eat, which is saying something because I live in the South, I live in Mississippi, I like Southern food, and a lot of times the recipe books just really are not geared towards my palate, my preferred taste. This one is. for most of them. Alright, so this is the vegetables and sides. That's chapter 7. And then the last chapter, chapter 8, is desserts. Take a look at them there. Alright, and that's it. Other than the lack of pictures showing what the finished recipe looks like, I mean, I'm probably going to go ahead and give it a 5-star, you know, when I give my review on Amazon. But if I wanted to be really particular or, you know, really judgy, I would take a star off for the lack of pictures. But I see this being a consistent thing with this publisher. So I don't know if it's the publisher making that call or the authors. But since it seems to be a pretty consistent thing with books from this publisher, I'm thinking it's probably something that the publisher does. And as someone who runs a publication company myself, my advice to authors is check out the books that they publish first before you sign an agreement with them, because if you don't like the way they look, if there's something about the layout and the formatting that you don't like, well then, you know, your book's probably going to look like that too. And so if that bothers you, you might want to look for another publisher. Don't do what some authors try to do to me, which is sign the contract because they're just happy someone's interested in their book, and then turn around and try to say, but we're going to do it my way, basically. I want you to do it this way, and I want this in there and that in there, and I always have to tell them, look, we're not doing that, we can't do that. We have a style that we kind of want all of our books to, you know, follow the same style. This is our style as publisher. This is the way we're going to do it. And, you know, I mean, you hate to say, to be mean about it, but again, when a publisher is putting their name, it's their reputation as well, and not just the author's, especially when the publisher puts all the money into making the book happen, then I think the publisher definitely does get a say in, you know, how it looks overall. So just as one publisher to another, I guess, or to a piece of advice to anyone looking for a publisher for your book is just to take a look at how they're laid out and see if that's something that you like or not. Because of the lack of pictures in these cookbooks, they wouldn't be one that I would personally want publishing my cookbook, I don't think, if I were to write one, which I'm never going to, so that doesn't matter. Or else I would ask them, hey, can we have pictures with more, with each of the recipes, instead of just putting a picture at the beginning of the chapter. You know, that would be something I personally would discuss with them before publishing with them, because that's something that is meaningful to me. It might not be to you. Alright, thanks for watching. See you in the next video.